geobyte.
Then let us take the another important problem asking like this. From a 200 meters high tower, one ball is thrown upward with a speed 10 meter per second and another is thrown vertically downwards at the same speed simultaneously. From a tower which is having the height 200 meters, one ball is thrown upwards with a speed 10 meter per second. With the same speed, another ball is throwing down, means just leaving. The time difference of their reaching the ground will be nearest to. Okay, it is like this. For let us take the first. Let us take the what this tower. This is the tower. Listen carefully. This is the tower. What is the height of the tower? 200 meters. The height of the tower is 200 meters. Let me write it clearly. The height of the tower equal to 200 meters. This is the height of the tower. Right? Stone thrown, stone thrown upwards. Right? A stone is thrown upwards like this. A stone is thrown upwards. It is moving up to a certain height. Then it starts to fall down. At what velocity the stone is thrown with a velocity u? That velocity u is given 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. Okay. Now at the highest point, final velocity v equal to 0. Then first we need to decide this is the distance, vertical distance traveled by the stone from the tower topmost point. Okay, for that, let us take the one of the equations of motion. V equal to u plus at. Okay, so at the uppermost point of the stone, v equal to 0, u 10, right? A is minus g into time taken. Time taken, let it be t. Time taken t. This is equal to, right, from this 0 equal to 10 minus g10 into t. It is equal t equal to 10 by 10, that is equal to 1 second. So for reaching the uppermost point, the time required is 1 second. Then the time required for falling down is, the time required for falling down is this, for falling down time required is this 1 second. For reaching this vertical height, time required is 1 second. And the time required for falling down, maybe let it be some t. Then the total time is this t plus 1 second. Okay, understood clearly? Because it has to travel vertical upward for reaching the highest point. For reaching to the highest point, the time taken is 1 second. Then from that highest point, for reaching the ground, time required is t1 t. Then let us take the uh, right condition. You need to know that total height is okay. Yes, yeah, okay. This yes to be found. For finding the s, v square minus u square equal to 2a s. Yeah, that yes I am going to find. At the uppermost point, v equal to 0. 0 square minus u. U is how much? 10 square equal to minus 2, because the gravity in the place of a, I need to take the g. Correct? Actually minus g, but gravity force, because gravity force acting vertically downwards. G value 10 minus 2g into s. So minus 100 is equal to minus 20 into s. Therefore, this negative sign is cancelled. S equal to 100 divided by 20 is equal to 5 meters. So this distance equal to 5 meters. Then what is the total distance? Total distance, this is the total distance. Total vertical height. This is the total vertical height from the topmost point. That is 200 plus 5 meters. Right? Then h equal to ut plus half at square. Right? Or I can write gt square because the body is falling down from the highest point. Gt square. Okay, gt square. H equal to 205. This total height is this h equal to 200 plus 5, 205 meters. 205 is equal to, at the highest point, while it is starting to fall, u equal to 0. At this point, initial velocity is 0, 0 plus half into g10 t square. Then it is 205 is equal to 205 equal to, here it is 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is how much? 5 t square. Okay. Then t square equal to 205 by 5. 205 by 5. Let me write it clearly. 205 by 5 equal to 41. Then the t equal to root over 41 seconds. That is the time required for falling down. Therefore, the total time required for throwing ball is the time required for going upwards and time of falling from the highest point. That time I am marking as T1. That T1 equal to this T plus 1. This is equal to root over 41. Root over 41 plus 1. Listen carefully. Root over 41. 41 plus 1 second. That is the time required for reaching the ground when the ball is thrown upwards. Right. Now come to the other case. What is the other case? And another is thrown vertically downwards at the same speed. For throwing down, stone throwing downwards, throwing downwards. Again, let us take the tower. This is the tower. Tower. Like this. Here the ball is thrown down. Ball is just thrown down. Therefore, the distance, this is the ground level. The distance traveled by the ball is height of the tower only, that is 200 meters. The velocity of the ball is, look at the velocity, 10 meter per second. Then again, h equal to ut plus half at square. Half, I can say gt square. H equal to, right? H equal to 200 meters. Again, it is better to find the final velocity. Take minute. Velocity of the, otherwise, final velocity, is it required? Final velocity. Otherwise, h equal to ut plus half gt square for finding the, otherwise v, final v equal to u plus gt, no? Final velocity u plus gt. Right, directly I can take this right, v final velocity equal to, for finding the final velocity, first you need to find the final velocity. 1 minute. V square minus u square equal to 2as. V square minus u 10 square equal to 2 into body is falling down plus g into s. S equal to what, 200 meters. In the place of g, let me write that 10. S equal to 200. So V square equal to 2 into 10, 20 into 200, 4000 plus 10 square is 100. So it is equal to 4100. 4100. The V equal to, right? V equal to 4100 can be written V 4100 V square equal to, right? V square equal to this 4100. How can you write? Okay, let it be root over 4100. 4100. Okay, this V equal to U plus AT2. So V equal to root over 4100 equal to U value by how much? 10 plus uh, G 10, right? 10 plus T2 plus T2, right? So this 4100 I can write for 44,000 equal to 20 square. 1 minute. This 4100, 1 minute. 4100, 4100, how can you write? 20 square equal to 400. Here it is. To otherwise 1 minute. 1 minute. This can be written 1 minute. This can be written as this can be written as 100 into 41. Yes, I got it. So V equal to this 100 into root 41. I can write 10 root 41 for our simplification. So this I am going to write. 10 root 41. 10 root 41. Then this 10 root 41 is equal to 10 U plus 18. This is the T. Should be very careful. T2. 10 I am writing outside. 1 plus T2. Yes. So this 10 can cancel. Then T2 plus, listen carefully. This T2 plus 1 equal to root 41. Therefore, the T2 equal to root 41 minus 1 second. Minus 1 second. But what is asking? Look at that, right? The time difference of their reaching the ground will be nearer to. The difference is time difference. Time difference equal to T1 minus T2. T1 is the time required for first thrown up stone. What is that value? Root 41 plus 1 seconds. Root 41 plus 1 second. This is one quantity minus T2. Look at the T2. Right? Root 41 minus 1 second. Root 41 minus 1 second. Now we simplify it. Root 41 plus 1 minus root 41 plus 1. This root 41 is cancelled. Finally, it is 2 seconds. That is the time difference. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. I try to explain the each and every point at your understanding level. Understood or not? Yes. Thank you.
Geobyte.